Hi everyone, it's Debbie Chen again. Just wanted to get on here real quick and just share something I was kind of thinking about today as I was listening again to a recording by a gentleman named Earl Nightingale, and just talking about success and how we are all very capable of it, and it might just come in forms and ways that maybe we are not really maybe aware of or even think about. So first, I just want to give a quick shout out. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Stacy. Good to see you guys. Thanks for popping on. So is anybody ready for a story? I like stories. So just want to tell you a story about a young man who crossed the ginormous Atlantic not long after the turn of the century, coming from a country known for its high quality pine, and other good foods, and came to a country where he didn't speak the language, but he had a dream and a goal coming to that country. And his dream was to be a business owner in the food business. He had always been working in food stores and so forth where he grew up, but now he really wanted to be an owner, and he wanted to go to the country that could possibly give him that opportunity. So he really took that huge risk, didn't speak the language, and came over, established a business that just this year is now celebrating its 70th anniversary. So for those of you who might not know, I'm actually talking about my dad, who also would have been 95 this year. And I just kind of got to thinking, based on, because it was the anniversary year, and now I'm kind of getting into more about and studying more about, like, what really is, success. We know a general definition is success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal or ideal. But, what does that mean? Well, it's just really interesting, because I remember having a conversation with my dad. And he said, I just, I don't feel like I was a success. I really don't feel like I made a difference. And I said, but Dad, you had the tenacity to come to a country where you didn't even speak the language. You took a huge risk. You learned the language once you got here after making a few mistakes with the language and so forth, but you learned. You stepped out of your comfort zone. You went into a completely unfamiliar, not only land and country, but just being a business owner and everything that entails, let alone to have a brick and mortar store that is still surviving 70 years later. You took ownership, you took a risk, and you have more than abundantly provided for my mom and myself, and given me opportunities in my life that were incredible. The best schools, all that stuff that just really laid a foundation for my life. And I just was so surprised that he felt like he wasn't really a success. And I just said, based on all those things, Dad, that I just told you, I see you as one of the most successful people that I know. Yeah, you might not have millions of dollars in your bank, but look at the legacy and the foundation that you've really set up. Hey, Adam. Hey, Kathy. So glad you guys joined us. Good to see you. So can you guys think of any people like that in your life that you can think of that are successful? Like, here's some of the great definitions and quotes from Earl Nightingale again. People with goals succeed because they know where they're going. Another one, your problem is to bridge the gap which exists between where you are now and the goal you intend to reach. And sometimes that might be a few thousand miles of ocean, right? So again, all you need is the plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destination. And I think that's maybe one of the toughest things. Does anyone agree? I mean, you can comment below. What really keeps us from going after our goals, from becoming a success in whatever that area is or that thing that we want to be doing with our lives? I really think a lot of it is courage. And courage is simply just taking those steps and getting out of your comfort zone. It doesn't mean you're a gold medal winner or whatever, but it's that you are just stepping out in courage. And so anybody have any thoughts on that? You can comment below. But anyway, I just wanted to share those thoughts. And we'll probably keep going on this, what success is and so forth a couple more times, because it's definitely worth looking into. I recommend some other great sources that kind of relate to it. If anybody knows the author Brené Brown, she's written some good books on bravery and courage, actually even and stepping out, even if you are kind of alone in your pursuits. But it kind of like that idea of swimming upstream type of idea against the crowds. But if you are destined to do a certain thing, you should step into that and do it. It doesn't matter where the other fish are swimming. So anyway, just wanted to share those thoughts. If you have any comments, if you thought this was of value, please go ahead and share it. I would love to hear any comments. Hey, Sarah, so good to see you too. Thank you all for stepping on and just hearing my thoughts. But and if you're interested, my dad's store that we no longer own, but the tradition has been carried on. If you're interested in that, that's actually up in LA. And you can comment below. I can give you the address if you're interested. So anyway, just wanted to encourage those thoughts and would love to hear back from you guys. So until tomorrow, have a good evening. Bye-bye now.